One
many
step
times you
forward,
watched Match of
3
the Day
steps
this year?
back.
3? That's how many wins you got.
Don't cackle at me. You're not being very nice. Don't be horrible.
It's true though. How many
Stop
games you
it.
watch, blood? Mad. Look, 3 innit? She's watched Match of the Day 3 times, people.
Nah, I've watched it more than that.
What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Episode 9 of the Trophie Show. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You get me? I'm very happy this episode. You understand? Sophie, the depression, it continues, people. You get me? Another shocking result for Sophie. I told her that Brentford run West London. I told her West London is
Shut
red.
up.
And
That's not
what do
true.
you get me? As you can see, the lighting is red. You understand? Everything is just red. Like, we got a bit of blue here.
Listen.
But we're dominated by red. You understand?
Listen, I was not looking forward to coming in today as much as I normally am.
Yeah.
But I feel this is actually a much needed podcast today. Much needed.
Bit of therapy. Do you want to lie down? Like Dr. Troops, forget Dr. Phil. Like, I'm here for all needs.
Dr.
Like, yeah,
Troops.
real talk. Like, look, I'll put my leg like that.
I would like to offer an analysis of what happened at the weekend
Okay.
and why we deteriorated on the day.
I said this
so
because
badly.
before
it was a very slow deterioration as well, I have to say, and it was very painful to watch because it reminded me of how we started the season, and that's crazy to say just because of the buzz we had from the Arsenal game. Okay, fine, we didn't take the 3 points, but just the way we were playing, it seemed like things were moving forward. Now, had this have been the same team that played against Arsenal and we'd lost, 100%, I'd be saying useless. What the hell is this? 1 week we're great. We're not like, what are we, Spurs? Like, okay, it's not that bad, but But this was a different situation because
you'd love to be Tottenham right now, boy.
no, nothing can make me want to be them.
Look where they are. Look where you are.
I don't care where they are.
They're literally
you need
top.
to sort that. Yeah, you need to sort that out. You're the ones who has to come from.
It. Well, you need to work on getting in the top half of the table.
Listen, I've been very honest. I've been very non-biased. I've said I think top 7. I think 7th is a realistic sort of aim for this season. I don't see it being any more than that, just because I mean Matisse was saying top 4. For God's sake,
yeah, he
delusional.
Needs to,
that's never going to happen because we're not consistent enough.
You still think 7th is even?
Well, look, I'll tell you what happened.
Because look, when you look at it, you got what? Arsenal, City.
You mean Spurs, City?
Nah, I'm not. This is like not in order, yeah. But I'm saying I'm going to name you because you're saying 7th, yeah.
Yeah.
So look, you got Arsenal, City, Tottenham, Newcastle, West Ham, Brentford.
Away, you mean?
No, I'm just saying the teams. Like, I'm just saying like Brentford, Newcastle.
Yeah, no, I get that.
There's teams like who are probably in a better position and are probably capable if it continues to finish higher than you.
Babe, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying...
No, I'm saying is 7th still like achievable with the way it's going?
Yeah, it is.
Because it's like up, down, up, down.
Yeah, but I'll tell you why. Our best formation has been 4-3-3, okay? So we've got the 4 at the back. Regards to whether Reece James comes into that on the right and we move Cucurella back over to the left or Colwill, whoever, that is sort of our back line, Then we've got the 3 in the middle, which should be Gallagher, Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez. Then we have the front 3, which worked perfectly against Arsenal. We had pace, we had creativity. I thought Gallagher played so much better in that middle 3 because he had a great front 3 in front of him.
Forward.
Yeah. So then we had Sterling in the middle, Mudryk, and Palmer. That 4-3-3 dominated you and more or less nearly took us to a win if we hadn't had the Sanchez mistake.
Mistakes.
This game, Enzo Fernandez was out because he just had a baby.
Yeah, what happened with the lineup? Because
well, hold on. Apparently, so this is what happened. So
why did Gusto not start after that great performance he had?
Can I land?
I'm just asking. Like,
Can I land?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
that one.
You've been around me now, innit?
I know. I'm so gonna say
You're
that like
picking
more
it up
often.
now. You
No, I so
understand?
am.
Soon you'll be saying, you get me. You understand?
And I'll never say that, but
Yeah,
I
you
do
will.
like the let me land.
Oh, you like the let me
It's
land?
like
Yeah?
let me speak, but it's
And
like
you
let me
said-
land is like a more like cool way of saying
yeah.
things, more polite.
You brought out the mud last week.
I know that was terrible.
You get me?
Although they are in the mud.
Yeah.
But no, okay. So what happened is,
Look at her getting comfortable feet up. Look,
I know I
therapy
have
session.
to because I can't.
It really is.
It's just like an awkward place to like sit this way. So basically, what happened is he changed the entire formation.
Why?
Because Enzo Fernandez was out because he just had a baby apparently.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Boy or girl?
I have no idea,
Okay.
but it wasn't great timing for us
Yeah.
considering we've lost our last 2 home games against Brentford.
So what, you're blaming the wife for opening her legs?
No, God, what is wrong with you?
So what, she should
Don't
have
say
kept her-
something. No, I'm just saying it was poor timing.
When you
all
check the
round.
level, it was probably New Year's, you know. Look at the date. It was New Year's, you know. He started New Year with a bang.
Can we get on with this? Am I allowed to give a good analysis?
Go. Now, look, I just worked it out of my head. I was like, 1 minute.
I'm just saying, sadly, it was one of those things,
Yeah.
you know, just bad timing. So Enzo was out. And then Mudryk also, Poch didn't say they both had
Whole
injuries.
squad.
He said they...
He was out.
He said he had a type of muscular injury, but he didn't say it was a full-on injury.
Where
So I
did
think they
that
left
occur?
him out as a precaution.
What, training?
I guess it happened in training because not much has happened between fucking in a week.
Yeah, because he didn't look injured when he came off against us.
Yeah, so I disagree with what Poch did here. He did change system. I feel like he had to. I didn't even, to be honest, you look at Chelsea's bench and half of them, we've got Washington, he's 19.
Who?
Made his apparently, I think he came on towards the end, made his debut, but I don't remember. I turned it off by then. I was fuming.
Oh, you didn't go to the game this weekend?
No, I was poorly, weren't I? I did get offered a
that's
ticket,
true.
but I was like, I need to stay inside. I don't want to
the
get
right
anybody else
choice.
sick either. And yeah, then I made the right choice. So
But first half, you was all right. Like, Midweek, he done
No.
well. He came
No,
into
we
the
weren't.
squad, hit
No.
the bar.
No.
Cucurella had a good chance.
No.
They've got to do better there.
No, we weren't.
Sterling
No.
skies it over.
No, we were shit. No. What are you talking
first
about?
half,
This
I
is what
think you
annoys
was
me about
good.
people like you.
Why
What annoys
me?
people like,
I'm not even trolling
This is
you.
what annoys me about people like you.
People like me.
Because
Who am I?
what
I'm
difference?
trying to get my tie.
No,
Who am I?
What difference does it make
Go on.
if we have all the possession in the world?
Yeah.
We have as many shots.
No, but you had
and we don't
chance.
score.
No, but look, you hit the bar.
No,
that was
that's
unlucky.
been the story of why we've been so shit, because we cannot score a goal. This is why I said if Todd really, really wanted to spend 1 billion, he may as well have just gone and got 5 to 10 strikers, because all we need is fucking goals, and we can't get them. The minute we've got no plan B, we discussed this on my channel last week. I said, you have Trossard to bring off the bench. You had Odegaard on the bench this fucking week. We don't have anyone. We don't have anyone. We'll get into that. We don't have anyone. Half of them have never played Premier League before. I mean, for God's sake.
I've never...
So we changed the entire system
Whoa.
from 4-3-3 to 4-2-3-1. That clearly doesn't work because Jackson doesn't work up front on his own. He doesn't work up front on his own. We
Told you
now
about
know
Mr.
that.
Thriller in Manila doing fucking moonwalks up there.
What?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Up there doing moonwalks.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but I think he's only good if he has other players sort of around him. I'd only play him up there as a 2, and that doesn't fit us. That doesn't fit our
Who would you
our
play
style at all.
alongside? What, Palmer, Sterling?
Now.
Broha? He's injured though. So take
Yeah,
out
well,
Broha.
that's okay, but again, yeah, that is difficult. Like when you have as many injuries as we have, and when the injuries are coming,
Thick and fast, pause.
maybe every other week.
Yeah, it's literally.
And that's no good for the team because on one hand, I feel for Poch because he has to keep rotating and changing. But at the same time, I don't really get what his tactics were at the weekend.
Does he know his best 11?
Yeah, he does. The 4-3-3 that played against Arsenal, we know that's the best 11. It's the best we've
You
played
know,
all
but
season.
does he know that's the best?
Well, if he doesn't, then something's seriously wrong there. I mean, he's the professional, not me. And if we can all see it, then it should be clear as day for him. But I think having those 2 out, he then changed the entire thing. And as soon as I saw the team, one of my friends bets, I said, do not bet. He always asked me before the game. I said, do not bet on this game. I said, because Chelsea ain't going to get the win. I said, you could probably bet 2 goals. But I said, do not bet
on the win.
us to win because this is not going to go the way I thought it was going to go. And Poch was asked.
Sorry, now go on.
No, Poch was asked before the match why the 2 were out. You're also taking out Fernandez starts every game.
Yep.
Mudryk is now he's at least coming off the bench and making an impact. So take those 2 out.
And Gallagher's making an impact further up the pitch. Why would you put him into the pivot?
Thing is though, I would have stuck with a 4-3-3, but I don't even know who I would have put in their place, if that makes sense. You know, I just know it doesn't work having Jackson up there, and for Jackson to be on the pitch, he has to sort of change the dynamic of the game. So I don't know what he can do as far as, because I think he brought on Maatsen, which didn't really make an impact.
The goal as well, you lot was piss poor. The second
Listen,
one,
when Sanchez came up...
No. The second one's cool because that one, you're chasing the goal. Your keeper has to go up for the last chance. The first one was absolutely shocking. You got 3 men at the back.
Yeah, it's so
and then
shocking.
Pinnock just comes in, and you've got Desazi there, you had Midweek, and
Disasai.
you had... Huh?
I thought it was Disasai, isn't it? We just call him Axel.
Yeah, Axel. And then you had Thiago, who looks like he has fell off a cliff. And they have allowed one man to just literally come in and out-jump all 3 of them.
But that's what I mean as well. It's like, you're saying we have this chance, that chance. We could have 10 shots.
You had great chances
but that's
in the
what I
first
mean.
half.
We have 10 chances. They only need 1. The other
had
team,
2.
The opposition only ever needs 1 or 2 max. And they're going to score. We are not going to be able to do that at White Hart Lane, the old White Hart Lane, on a Monday night.
Yeah,
no
you're
way.
in trouble.
Because that would be a 3-4-0. So I'm hoping they're all back. Because if we go back to that team that played against Arsenal, with the exception of maybe Reece James coming in towards the end of the game, I wouldn't rush him back to start at this point. He didn't start at the weekend. Then we've got a chance. If not, if I see the same lineup, the same formation as what we played against Brentford, we have got not a hope in hell, because Spurs at the minute, James Maddison's on fire. Son is scoring most games. They have goal scorers. They have pace. They've got a great manager.
They got a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, and we don't, Sanchez did make some good saves.
He did.
But
He
again,
made a fantastic save at 0-0 from Norgard.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. I think he kept you in the game. I think he actually
But that's
played
what
well.
I mean. He does keep us in the game, but it's
But
very
you didn't
hard.
take your chances. You had chances. Like Cucurella, that chance,
Yeah.
he's got to score that. Madueke's unlucky.
But that's
Sterling's sending it down to Fulham.
But if you ask any Chelsea fan,
Yeah.
they'll say the same thing to you. We don't want to see us have 15 shots at goal and none of them go in.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, seriously, what are you doing? It's not working. I don't know, like...
So what, you're going to go back into the market again? You spent $1 billion. How much fucking more money can you spend, bro?
I've got a theory.
Like I said to you,
do you want to hear my theory?
You're in the strip club and you've picked the ugliest stripper in the place, yeah?
No, do you want to hear my theory?
The one with spots, the one that's like... You picked a pregnant stripper, bro.
Pregnant?
Because you know you get pregnant strippers in America. You know
Do you?
America's mad.
I've never seen a pregnant stripper.
Yeah, and you ever like watched the TV show and you got the pregnant stripper?
I've never seen a
Like,
pregnant
you've got
stripper.
like,
I've been
you
in
give
many
her-
strip clubs, never seen a pregnant one.
Like you throw ones at her through, like because you feel sorry for her.
Oh,
you lot
for
are
the-
literally.
I'm sure
you lot
I'm sure
have
she's happy
taken
about
the
that.
pregnant one home,
Well, do you want to hear my theory
and then
about
you
why
got
we can't
Cardi
score?
B in there. You just left Cardi B. You left Cardi. Yeah, no, fuck Cardi. We don't
Who are
want
you
none of that.
referring to?
Like, I'm just saying in general, like you spent your money, like you spent money, but you haven't spent it wisely. You understand?
No,
you're blowing
I've-
the bag on stupidness.
And
like you
I've-
need a striker, but then you're trying to buy every fucking DM in the Premier League.
But I've said this
It's
already.
mad.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah, I know you do.
100%. I've
But that's
said
what I'm
this
saying.
from
So
the
what's next?
beginning.
You're gonna go back in the market again and blow more money?
I don't listen. Some fans like his philosophy of buying young players, all brand new, very young, long-term contracts. I don't like that purely because I think the Premier League changes every year. I think by the time these players do come good, they're going to get one or 2 seasons max out of it, and then we're going to need to change, rotate, adjust, and bring in new signings again. So that for me, I don't really know. I can only put that down to Todd being really uneducated in what the Premier League is, how English football works. It is not NFL. It is not any type of American sport. It's very tactical. It's very creative. It's very complex, and you need to change. Even City have to change their team every year. Not change it, but put
He
in
tinkers
new
with it.
signings.
He'll get rid of people. He'll bring in new people.
Yeah, even if
like,
that
he got rid
player
of
is-
Mahrez and he brought in Doku.
But that's what I mean.
Come on.
Mahrez is a great player.
Do you understand?
That's what I'm saying. Where's the bar? Do you know what I mean? Even the highest bar, you have to still improve. So, in terms of why we can't score, do you know what I want to go in there and say to them?
What?
This is like my theory.
Yeah.
And you might disagree. The goal, okay? This is the goal. This is my team talk, right? I'm going to go in there. I'm going to be like, look, boys, this is the goal. This is the best looking vagina you've ever seen. What are you going to do?
Putting it straight in, mate.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, fair.
Not just going to put it in. You're going to...
Consistently
It's
put
going
it
to
in.
get straight in there. You're not going to dilly-dally around, are you? Because then she's going to change her mind and the whole thing's off.
You need a bit of foreplay.
No, there's no time for that
Oh, wait,
in the
you're
Premier
just
League.
rassing it in, no
you
dom.
need to... No, of course. No. That's you've got the ball. That's the condom. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Protection. Yeah.
Yes.
Safe sex.
But you're not gonna shoot it 10 yards out the stadium, are you?
Yeah.
No. And
That's what Sterling's doing.
Yeah, you're not going to shoot it 10 yards out the stadium, and you're certainly not going to wait around because somebody else is going to come in and steal your goal.
Yeah.
The whole thing's off. No goals have been...
That actually might work,
You've not shot your shot. Everything's gone to shit. So I feel like that's all somebody needs to go and say to them. Because right now, they can't shoot. They cannot shoot their shot. It's not working.
Impotent.
What does impotent mean?
Means they're firing blanks.
Oh.
I'm not. I got 2 at home.
Oh, for God's sake. Terrible.
Gunshots, boy. I'm a gunner.
But, I mean, I don't... some of the chances we're missing as well, we're not getting ourselves into the right spaces. Some of the shots are just flying left, right and centre. Even when we have those chances, you ask 95% of the fans in the stadium, we know we ain't scoring. And then that's why you get worried when Brentford get us on the counter, because they only need that extra chance. Look at Sanchez coming down to... have one final push, and I was like, oh, we're not going to score, so I know the way this is going to go. Oh, what happens? They get the ball, we've got no goalkeeper, 2-0. Okay, fine, it didn't really matter because it was towards the end of the game. But I think goal difference doesn't matter at the end of the season. Could be the difference between 8th and 7th for us.
Could be the difference between you staying up in the Premier League or not.
Shut up. No, but it was, I think, had we have stuck to the same formation, the same players, the same team we had against Arsenal, because that was one fire team, and we were...
So you think the only change that you would have accepted would have been Enzo, because obviously his missus is having a baby? Then everyone else should have been the same as Arsenal.
And Mudryk, obviously.
Yeah.
But then if you take Mudryk out, then we've been playing Sterling in his position. We've been rotating those to have Jackson in the team or whoever. So I think, number one, we need to go and buy an out-and-out right striker, like you said, 100%. Whether that's an Ivan Toney, just somebody that can score goals, consistently. Because if you do want to play 4-2-3-1, sorry, you need to have a striker that's going to score week in, week out, more or less, right? With the exception of like a little bit of inconsistency there.
You can have a dip.
Or if you are going to play 4-3-3, we need to stick with the same players, and we need to find other players that fit that system. And Jackson, for me, just doesn't have that fire in him. I don't know whether that's age. I don't know whether it's because the league is too strong for him at the minute. I'm not saying he can't come good. And every fan, even like from every team, we always want the players to do well, especially when they're young lads, you know?
Of course.
But it's sort of like it's costing us points now.
Yeah, you're hitting a brick wall.
At home, you need to be picking up as much points as possible.
Brentford have won more games than you at your own ground since April.
In the last 7 months, yeah.
Since April.
I know.
You've won 3 in 2023.
Yeah. It's just very, very upsetting. I don't know what to say to you.
Them stats are wild.
But that wasn't...
They're the first team ever as well to win their first 3 games at your ground.
I know. But you know what? The loss wasn't down to...
You scored 1 goal against them at your ground in 3 games.
I mean, probably, yeah.
You've conceded 9. Because 4-1, 3-0, 2-0. What's next year? 1-0. Huh?
Thank you for telling me this.
Yeah, I'm just bringing the stats to the table. The people want to know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You just want to hype up.
Add salt to the injury.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm there.
Salt to the wound.
Put vodka in that shit. Burn, motherfucker.
What is wrong with you?
Not you, but you could have...
No, but listen, the reason we lost that game is because we made a formation change, and we had 2 of our best players out who play well in the 4-3-3 formation. Unfortunately, we have no plan B. We don't have anybody to come off the bench. When we do, it just looks like a load of randoms that nobody's either seen before. I mean, from the opposition side, or in terms of us, we know these players don't play well together. It's sort of like the system just completely collapsed. Chemistry. So I just think it's inexperience. That's just the best word that I can describe for it. So I hope we sort it out by Spurs. But can we move on now? Because I'm very depressed.
Yeah, we can move on to title chasing Arsenal.
Go on then. I did tell you I did tell you score a few goals.
What did I say? I said 3-0, no?
Yeah.
I think I said 3-0. Eddie NKETIAH.
Yeah, so I feel you should, because you said Eddie NKETIAH is not good enough. He's not an outright striker. Yeah. No, which is true, but 3 goals is a lot. It could have been 4 if he'd had the penalty.
Yeah, but for me, like I'm more looking at the level of teams he gets his goals against. Do you understand?
Okay.
He's got goals against Fulham, Nottingham Forest, and Sheffield United.
I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. My nan could beat Sheffield United, her just against the 10 men, 11 men.
Exactly.
That wouldn't have been hard.
And he's played every game. Not like started, but he's come on in every game. And before the goals today, it was 2 goals in 30. So I stand right. You understand?
Yeah.
He's going to have a day where he's going to fill his boots.
Yeah.
Yesterday was that day. I'd love him to go to Newcastle next weekend, because we got Newcastle away, and do that against a better quality centre-back, not piss poor Nottingham Forest centre-back, Sheffield United centre-backs, championship level. We're talking about Botman, international defenders, you understand? And I can't see him going to Newcastle away and doing that. You get me? And that's my issue, where for games like Nottingham Forest, games like Sheffield United, I have no problem with NKETIAH starting.
Yeah.
If Jesus was fit and Arteta said, Jesus, hold bench today, we're going to rest you, I would have no issue with it, because I believe that that's the caliber of opposition where he can go and cause a problem and go and get some goals. When it's City away, Liverpool away, Tottenham away, I'm not saying you lot, because he has good form against Chelsea, but like Newcastle away,
it's difficult.
He's not doing that. You get me? He's Jesus will try a thing, but he ain't doing that. You get me? My whole thing is Jesus and someone.
What formation did you play at the weekend?
We play what we normally play. So 4-3-3. And he's an out and out striker.
4-3-3 is my favourite formation just in general.
Yeah, like since they it was 4-4-2, and then so my favourite's 4-2-3-1. That's my favourite. I like the two sitting, and then you've got the 3 and then the 1.
I'm just 4-3-3. I just like attacking.
Because I like defensive stability. So I've got my 2.
I just like attacking.
Because for me, it's like, if you got the 4-2, you've got them 6 at the back all the time. Yeah? So it allows the front 4 to just go. You, man, just go. Stay in the front, stay in the second half, stay in the opposition half of the pitch, and just create an attack. And then sometimes one of the midfielders who are in the pivot will go and support. So then you've got 5 at the back. Even if you have your inverting left back and right back, you still have 4. Because then you'll have one, because only one of the fullbacks will invert. So you have 1 fullback, 2 centre backs, and your DM. So you always got 4. So you can't get broken on, because you need that line. You understand? When it's 3 and 2 and you get counted on, that's when problems happen. When you got 4, you ain't getting broke on, bro, because we got the line.
Yeah.
Come break the line. You understand? Yeah. And then the DM will tuck into the left back position, or if it's the right back that goes, he tucks into the right. You got a back 4. You understand? So that's for me, innit? But NKETIAH, he done well. Like, no issues with it. But like I said, let's not get carried away. People are out here, he's proving people wrong. Bro, if he bagged the hat-trick against City, then cool.
Yeah.
Man, come out here with chess, Eddie Defence League, EDL, you man are back again, cool. But if you're doing it against, and I'm not trying to like, what I will say is, big him up, because to get a Premier League hat-trick is very difficult.
Yeah, it is.
Rashford ain't got one yet.
Really?
NKETIAH has scored a hat-trick before Marcus Rashford. This man's been playing, consistently in starting 11 since 2016. That's when he made his debut. He's been in the Premier League for nearly 8 years, and he hasn't got a Premier League hat-trick. So we're not discrediting him getting the hat-trick. We're proud of that. We're happy with that. Is a big achievement. You understand? He can run to his grave with that.
Yeah.
But it's the consistency. Can you now kick on from that?
Yeah.
Can you take this and use that as fuel to go to another level now? Because he has them moments where he'll get goals, he'll go on a little goal-scoring run, and then boom, he's gone again.
Yeah.
That's my issue.
Like with any team, though, you need consistency, don't you? And I think one of the only teams that display that, to be honest, is City. Because they have that consistency. I mean, Haaland for the first time dipped in form, but he's now straight back and scoring goals. Can we move on to the Man United game?
Yeah, that's a perfect segue.
Yeah. Do you know what made me laugh?
Go on.
I think it was the second goal, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it was second goal. They left Haaland
all by himself.
Unmarked.
All by himself.
That is like schoolbook.
It's
101.
like leaving me in a coffee shop with no one behind the counter. I'm taking all the weed. I'm taking all the weed, bro. I'm taking everything, bro. I don't give a shit if I know you, nigga. I'm taking everything.
Why would you do that? That is like lesson 101 for every single team in the Premier League. All you have to do is mark that man.
Even as
he's still more likely to score even if you are marking him because he's a giant. But you do not leave him unattended.
Even
what
if it's
were
not
they
Haaland.
doing?
Yeah, even if it's not Haaland, the first thing you're taught is look over your shoulder.
I'm just
where's
like,
the left back?
And of course he's going to score.
Yeah,
and Onana has absolutely no chance, really. To be honest, I'm sorry. Some people might have to say he should have done. He should have done different, but
because that save he made from Haaland, the first
was insane.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
My
like,
United mate was like, he was like, yeah, but it was like directly at him. I'm like, mate, that close with that power on that header to do that with just one arm.
The strength he got on the paw was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But Man City embarrassed Man United.
Yeah.
They ran riot. I don't even think they got out of second gear. I'm being totally honest. I think they played with the handbrake on. I think if that was Liverpool, because Liverpool have a ruthless strike force like Salah, I think it could have been a higher scoreline if it was Liverpool. If it was Liverpool, it could have been 5-6.
Well, Darwin Nunez, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
He's scoring at the minute
He
as well.
is firing. You got Jota, who loves a goal. Salah. Them man there are ruthless.
They've got goal scorers.
You get me? Luis Diaz, obviously, he's got the madness going on with his family. We hope everything goes well and your pops gets returned. But
I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, so his mum and dad were kidnapped in Colombia. Yeah, you know Colombia's mad.
That's
the
terrible.
mum's been released. The mum's been released, but still trying to get the pops. And I think he's out there trying to.
Everything is well very soon.
Yeah, so thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
Go out to Luis Diaz. But yeah, City. It's just Bernardo Silva was balling. Like people are like, is he? Would you say he's a Premier League great?
Well, who was it? Sorry,
Bernardo Silva. Would you class him as? I think if this season he carries on how he has started, I think then he's a great. But I think this year will solidify him in that Vieira, Lampard, Gerrard talk.
I was looking at their team, before the game starts and they give the sort of lineups, and I was like, Jesus Christ, they have an insane team. Foden, Rodri, Haaland. You can bring on. You can either have Jack Grealish, but then you look at their bench,
Doku.
And they've still got players that can come on and perform. It's like they're so miles
ahead. And they
ahead.
stole Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
Like the drop of a hat. 40 million? Yeah, take him.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Yep, you're quality, but bro, what we got here...
That's what I mean. It's like a different
level.
A different bar to set, like that they set for themselves. So I was just looking at it like, Christ, like I ain't going to that City game. Number one, because it's when Chelsea plays City, it's the day after my birthday party. But secondly, we are going to get hammered.
Are you having a birthday party?
Yes.
Make sure I get my invite, bro.
I mean, do you want to come? It's like this little Italian, but you go down.
Are you not doing a club thing?
No.
Oh, come on, man.
No, because I've got to go to Miami on the Monday.
Oh, okay, I'll let you
So
off.
I will be clubbing, but not until my actual birthday. But it's like this little Italian downstairs, and they have like a Greek person on the guitar, and they sing, and it's like clapping, and it's like a really cool, fun place to go to. Yeah, so we're doing that.
You're getting old.
Yeah, but I definitely ain't going to the City game.
No.
With the way we're playing at the minute, just because.
Even if you get the 4-3 free. Yeah, no, now she's debating.
I'm going to be hungover.
You still get slapped.
I've got a flight the next day. It's not something that I particularly want to do, you know? But like I say to you, we don't care if fans don't expect to win every game. We just want to compete in it. Mm-hmm. That was not competing against Brentford. If anything, that was very easy for them to play against us. I mean, people are asking me who's in the worst position, Chelsea or Man United. I think United are in the worst position, but I understand how their fans feel because it's like it's painful to watch almost, you know?
No, it's not. I'm enjoying it.
No, well, for you, yeah, but I feel I can empathize with how they're feeling, you know. So, yeah, I thought Man United yesterday, and I watched the majority of the game. I thought they were poor, to be honest. I think they had like a first good 10 minutes, and then that was it.
They had a little 10-minute spell
where they're running at them, and then City just dominated.
McTominay had a good opportunity, great save from Ederson. But apart from that, it was all City.
But I think also their mentality's gone, because if you're leaving Haaland unmarked, bear in mind, he's not just any old player. I know it's important to mark any player, but where is your head at? If the one thing that you know you have to do, and you're leaving the biggest threat on the pitch alone,
and because the defender don't look over his shoulder and see him. No one runs back to try because you can see him in front of you. He's just there, bro.
Yeah, we can.
No midfielder is even like breaking the neck to get back and try and stop that.
They didn't even look. He was behind them.
They were
all looking elsewhere. And that's why I felt sorry for Onana, because I was like, what's he meant to do in that situation? It's not just the header, it's the power of the ball, the pace of the ball.
Because Haaland just put it straight back across.
Yeah. My mate was like, he's United, he was like, well, I wish we bought a decent forward and a decent CDM and a decent right back, whatever else. And I'm like, mate, what are you talking about?
You bought Højlund. I feel sorry for Højlund, I can't lie.
Yeah, who
do you think it was a penalty?
Bad. I actually didn't catch that bit.
Me and Trey saw it live because Trey plays in DM.
Okay.
And whenever City play.
So explain it to me then.
So
I saw Haaland take the penalty. No, not Haaland. Was it Haaland?
Yeah,
Took the penalty?
Haaland.
Yeah.
So he's just like, Højlund's got his arms all around him. All around him. And the only reason why we see it is because when City play, because Trey plays in that position, I tell him to watch Rodri. I'm like, watch Rodri. Don't watch the game. Watch Rodri. Watch his position off the ball. Watch where he is when they take goal kicks.
Yeah.
Watch where he is when the defense have it.
Very good advice.
Yeah. So his mind is very advanced.
Yeah.
So when he goes on the pitch, he knows where to be.
Yeah.
I tell him like, Dennis Bergkamp used to have a picture in his mind. Before he received the ball, he knew where it was going.
Yeah.
Zidane had the same as well.
You got to think.
You need to
ahead.
have that. You need to have that picture in your mind that when the ball comes, you need to know where everyone is in front of you, everyone is behind you, and you need to know where that ball's going straight away.
Yeah.
Because that's how you beat the opponent.
Yeah.
With fast, intense, boom, get it, bang, you ping it. There's times to slow it down, and there's times to release it.
Yeah.
So with Rodri, it's like we're watching Rodri.
Yeah.
So when he's made the run now, we see like Højlund grab him to the point where Rodri has spun. And I was like, bro, they're going to give that. I said, he spun him. Look. Trey was like, Dad,
then
did
it
you
has
see
to
that?
be a penalty.
And then the way Rodri was so adamant, like, because it's happened, he's got up, he's gone to the ref like that, but the ball's still in play. So he's turning to try and win it, but then the ball goes past and he's like, hey. And then the ball will come back and he'll go again. And then he's going, hey. Like he was adamant that it was like, yo, I was pulled. But my only issue is that they need to be consistent. Because this happened with us against Newcastle last year. Gabriel got tugged. They gave fuck all. It happened at United 2 years ago. Tomiyasu's been pulled. They done fuck all. The Jesus thing with Sanchez when he got cleaned out.
And what about the Romero pulling Cucurella's hair?
The Romero with the hair. Like they need to. You get me? It needs to be more balanced. You get me?
Yeah.
And if you're gonna,
but I think we all agree on that.
If you're gonna start giving that Rodri penalty, I want to see that every week.
Yeah.
If somebody gets pulled if someone gets pulled in the box like that, I want to see penalties be given now.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to see you give it to Man City because it's Pep. And I don't know if it's...
it's
Pep.
In the Romero situation with Cucurella, we actually got the foul given against us.
Yeah, against you.
Wait, what the fuck is that about? Mm-hmm. That's what I think that's people's biggest issue, fans' biggest issue with VAR and with decisions, you know? It's one thing for one game, one thing for another. Favoritism, I think, comes into it. Some other dodgy stuff. But what I will say is I want to go into the Bournemouth-Burnley game. I'm going to give...
did I not tell you Bournemouth would win?
You did.
Yeah, I got bare teams right, you know.
But just about,
You lost this week.
100% I've lost this week.
No. Hey, Brennan, we need to get a table.
You need to throw me out.
But I'm gonna look back at the episodes and see how... Because I know I'm winning. But I need to see how clear I am of you.
Yeah,
because
we need to get the trophy
That's
table.
What I'm saying. We're gonna get the table, but
we're gonna get the table, guys.
I'm gonna look at all of the episodes we've gone through and see how much points we actually have.
Yeah,
because I'm clear of you.
I mean, yeah,
You're pissed.
I've only lost. I've only won twice.
Yeah, you won twice, and one of them was a mercy win. I felt sorry for you.
I feel sorry for myself right now. I've been sick for 2 weeks. Every time you speak to me, people. Sorry, guys, very block nose.
But what the Bournemouth? What did you see?
No, but just what I wanted to say. There's two things here.
Oh, what, the VAR, the 5 minutes? Yeah,
so
that was mad.
At first, it's sort of like fans are getting annoyed because it takes time. But I would rather, and I agree with Mike Dean on this, I'd rather they take their time and get it right than we have another situation where...
Fuck Mike Dean, by the way.
Where we have another situation where we've got the wrong choice and then it results in...
Was it the right choice though? Because one angle was off, one angle was on.
Well,
have they just gone like heads or tails?
No, I think it was offside. But what they did do is they messed up the colours of the lines. So they put a green line up, and I'm like, guys, you don't help yourselves, do you?
Yeah, because it was off.
They put a green line up, so obviously they're thinking, yeah, that's onside. But what I do credit them for and what I do praise them for, which wasn't done in the Liverpool game, was they didn't just let it go. They said, no. I know people are getting annoyed that it's taken too long, but we need to make sure we do this right. Didn't help my bet because I had the drawdown. But in terms of being a fan and wanting things to improve, I do think that was an improvement. Just need to get the colour coding right.
It was a good goal from Billen as well when he's lobbed the keeper.
Well, I didn't see it. You know, I need to go back and watch Match of the Day, I think. But sorry, guys, this might be unprofessional, but after you lose 2-0...
Yeah, she's not like me. Like I will sit there.
You're not wanting to watch.
I will sit there and watch football, bro. I will sit there. I'll watch Match of the Day. I'll watch all of that. The only thing I'll avoid is the Arsenal game if we lose.
Listen,
we ain't lost this year, so I've been all right.
I love watching Match of the Day. But that game just really annoyed me because with Chelsea fans at the minute, it's like one step forward, 3 steps back.
3? That's how many wins you got.
Don't cackle at me. You're not being very nice. Don't be horrible.
It's true though. How many games you watch, blood? Mad. Look, 3 innit? She's watched Match of the Day 3 times, people.
Nah, I've watched it more than that. But I do skip the Chelsea game if it's not that great.
Yeah, most weeks.
I bloody signed up to TNT Sports to watch the Chelsea Brentford game. So those players owe me $29.99.
Oh, that's expensive.
Because I had to sign up for the whole month.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, not impressed.
We're just going to fly through the rest of the results quickly, people. So Burnley lost 2-1 at Bournemouth. Liverpool 3-0 win against Forest. Very, very convincing win. Szoboszlai looking like an absolute bargain. Brighton 1, Fulham 1. Yeah, I told you about that one.
Was it draw?
Yep.
My bets went so far down this weekend. They went down from the Chelsea game, but regardless, I would have lost in the West Ham Everton game anyway.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
Villa 3, Luton 1. That's Villa's 12th win in a row at home.
They're on fire.
They are. When you go to Villa Park, be prepared, blood.
Credit to Emery.
Yeah.
Credit.
Yeah. Good evening, my brother. West Ham 0, Everton 1. Probably shock of the weekend.
Crazy.
I told you Calvert-Lewin will keep. What I tell you?
Yeah, you did say Calvert-Lewin's back now.
Calvert-Lewin, he's back. He's fit. He's scoring goals, and it was a great goal.
Yeah.
He absolutely spun the West Ham defense, and then Wolves 2, Newcastle 2. Like I told you as well. Told you to be as well.
Well, I did put.
Why don't you just bet on what I say?
No, I did put them in for a draw.
Everyone says they're like Troops. You always get it right.
I did put them in for a draw. I put them in for a draw, but Chelsea fucked me, so I had to do another one.
What? Do you only do one bet? Don't you do cover bet?
I do two. I do 2 accumulators a week.
So you should do one, like do your main one, and then do a cover.
I tell you who I am. One of my friends.
Ones where you can recruit.
One of my friends sort of does this week in, week out professionally. Now, obviously, you have to be gambling safely.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about having him on my channel just to discuss things. 'Cause I think that would be actually quite good. You know, instead of just people just throwing their money away, like do the research. You know, look into it. He obviously like invests hours and hours of his time into this and everything. But it would be good to see sort of from his idea how he does it, because he doesn't bet weekends. He will bet across the board, like 2 weeks in advance, maybe. You know, but you put it all in one bet.
Yeah.
So he's a little bit more intellectual with it. But no, my bets went downhill from Chelsea, did another one, then they went downhill again. And even if I did put on a third, which I was going to, but I didn't, West Ham would have messed it up anyway.
Who'd you bet with?
Well, I bet with Sky Bet, but because I like the Aka freeze thing. But you know, if you bet with 365, which giving them free promotion here.
Other betting sites are available as well.
Yeah. If a team goes 2-0 up, so Chelsea, for instance, that bet's closed, you've won it. So I would have, if I bet Chelsea to win against Arsenal, I would have won that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because my friend uses it. So I was like, maybe I should use that one. Yeah, which is good. It pays out. Yeah.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah. But no, I just hope even if we can just score a goal, that'd be great.
Midweek.
Yeah.
You lot got
Blackburn
at home.
Yeah.
You confident about that one?
I mean, yeah. Obviously, in the cup games, you rotate your team a bit. I mean, we just seem to be professionals at that at the minute. I expect some of the younger players will play, maybe players that haven't even made their debut yet. I don't know. And the last thing I want to do is get more injuries to the first team. So if we have to change things around for that, that's the time to change it. Against Brentford at the weekend wasn't. They've now got a hat trick of wins against us, which is very upsetting. But yeah, I'm confident for it. I used to love going to Ewood Park away, actually, back in the day. But this one's at home. Huh?
Lancaster.
What's Lancaster mean?
It's Lancashire, isn't it?
Oh, is it up there?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I just know it's fucking far away and very cold. My feet literally froze.
Yeah,
I couldn't feel them.
Yeah, up there's mud.
Crikey. But
prediction?
I mean, this should be a 2-0 win easy. I'm not going to go more than that because I don't know how we're going to come out. But yeah, it should be a 2-0 win easy. If we don't win this game, I mean, that's just embarrassment all round, and questions need to be asked. The only reason I was asking questions at the weekend was because I didn't understand Poch's tactics. I think he waited way too long to make a substitution. Nothing was working. Nothing was clicking. So yeah, 2-0 win. I'm
going for a Chelsea win as well, blood. I think you will get the win.
When are you playing?
We got West Ham Wednesday as well, away.
Okay.
I'm going to do a preview for that one. Look out for that one. Prediction for the West Ham Arsenal game.
Away at West Ham?
Yeah. Rice's first time back.
I think you still win that game.
I doubt he'll play though.
I reckon you win that game 3-1.
3-1?
Yeah.
Look out for the preview, for the prediction. Sophie's going 3-1. I'm going, you lot will know in the preview. For her game, I'm going 2-0. She's going 2-0. You lot, let us know your predictions in the comments below. That's the end of episode 9. Episode 10 will be out on Friday on Sophie Rose World. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Link in the bio as usual. Sophie, big up your damn self, you understand?
Thank you, darling.
Hope
big
you
up you too.
Come on, you know the vibe. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week.
You too. I'm gonna go into bed with my green tea.
Yeah, she's going fresh blood.
Yeah, my strepsils. Because something's not right here.
You need to get some CMOS blood because this cannot continue.
This cannot continue. It's really annoying. I sound weird.
Yeah, you sound like a horse.
I sound like a man. Sound weird.
But until Friday.
Yes.
We'll see you then, people.
Bye, guys.